Welcome back to Grammar Grade 10. This is Unit 4, Lesson 26, and it's the lesson where all our clause work finally pays off. We've learned to tell a main clause from a subordinate clause. We've learned to tell a simple sentence from a compound one. Today we add the last two shapes on the list, the complex sentence and the compound complex sentence. And here's the good news. You will not have to guess at either of them. There's a method, and it's just counting. Let's go. Before we build anything new, let's dust off the two pieces we already own. A clause is a group of words with a subject and its own verb. There are only two kinds. A main clause can stand alone as a complete sentence. Cut it loose from everything else and it still makes sense. A subordinate clause cannot stand alone. It leans on a main clause to finish its thought. And you can usually spot a subordinate clause by the word that opens it. Because, when, if, although, since, whenever, unless. Hold on to that, because here is the whole secret of today's lesson. If you can count the clauses, you can name the sentence. Here is the first new shape. A complex sentence contains one main clause and one or more subordinate clauses. Look at the example and notice I've put each clause on its own line so you can see them separately. Line 1, because the road flooded. That's a subordinate clause. It has a subject, road, and a verb, flooded. But that opening word because leaves you hanging. Say it out loud and stop there. You'd be waiting for the rest. Line 2, we took the long way. That one stands on its own feet. Subject we, verb took, complete thought. So we have one main clause and one subordinate clause writing along with it. 1 plus 1, and that makes it complex. And remember, that subordinate half can never live on its own. Now, a subordinate clause is not stuck in one spot. It can lead the sentence or it can trail behind it, and the sentence stays complex either way. Read the first one. When the printer jammed, Talia fixed it herself. The subordinate clause comes first, and we mark the handoff with a comma. Read the second one. Talia fixed it herself when the printer jammed. Exactly the same two clauses, just flipped. And when the subordinate clause comes last, you usually drop the comma. Notice what did not change. There is still one main clause and one subordinate clause, so the sentence is still complex. Position is style. The count is what names it. Now the biggest shape of them all. A compound complex sentence has two or more main clauses and at least one subordinate clause. It's simply a compound sentence with a subordinate clause bolted on. Watch this one build, line by line. When the bell rang, subject bell, verb rang, but that word when leaves it dangling, so it's a subordinate clause. Next, the students packed up. That could be a sentence all by itself, so it's our first main clause. And then, and the hallway filled with noise. Drop the little joining word and you'd still have a full sentence. So that's our second main clause. Add it up. 2 main clauses, 1 subordinate clause. That combination, and only that combination, is compound complex. So how do you actually do this on a real sentence? You count. That's the whole method, and it never fails you. Step 1. Count the main clauses, the pieces that could stand alone as sentences if you set them free. Step 2. Count the subordinate clauses, the pieces that need a main clause to lean on, the ones that open with because, when, if, although, since. That's it, 2 numbers. And those 2 numbers name the sentence for you, every single time. You don't have to feel your way to the answer or trust your ear. You just count and the name falls out. Let's put all 4 sentence types side by side, because seen together they make one clean little table. One main clause and no subordinate clause, that's a simple sentence. 2 or more main clauses and still no subordinate clause, that's a compound sentence. 1 main clause with a subordinate clause attached, that's a complex sentence. And 2 or more main clauses with a subordinate clause in the mix, that's compound complex. Look down the left-hand column and you'll see the pattern. The main clause count splits simple from compound. The subordinate count is the tiebreaker. It's the thing that turns simple into complex and compound into compound complex. Time to practice. In this first set, every sentence has at least 1 subordinate clause. So the only question is how many main clauses ride with it. 1 main clause means complex. 2 or more means compound complex. Pause the video and count before I reveal each answer. Although the sky darkened, the picnic went on. Let's count. Although the sky darkened. That word although leaves it hanging, so it's a subordinate clause. The picnic went on. That stands alone, so it's a main clause. 1 main, 1 subordinate. The answer is complex. Before the guests arrived, Matteo swept the porch and Nina lit the candles. Count with me. Before the guests arrived is subordinate. Matteo swept the porch could stand alone. That's main clause 1. Nina lit the candles could also stand alone. That's main clause 2. 2 main clauses plus a subordinate. The answer is compound complex. The cat hid under the bed because the vacuum was running. The cat hid under the bed is a complete thought, so that's a main clause. Because the vacuum was running cannot stand alone, so that's subordinate. And notice it comes last this time with no comma. 1 main, 1 subordinate. The answer is complex. Nice work. Now the full challenge. In this second set, a sentence could be any of the 4 types: simple, compound, complex, or compound complex. Run the method. Count the main clauses, then count the subordinate clauses, and let the 2 numbers hand you the name. Pause and decide before each answer. Rosa practiced her lines, and her brother ran the lights. Rosa practiced her lines stands alone, main clause. Her brother ran the lights stands alone too, a second main clause. Now look for a subordinate clause. There isn't one. Nothing here opens with because or when or if. 2 main, 0 subordinate. The answer is compound. While the storm passed, we read by lamplight. While the storm passed opens with while, so it cannot stand alone, subordinate. We read by lamplight is a complete thought, main. 1 main, 1 subordinate. The answer is complex. Since the bridge was closed, we drove around the lake, but we still arrived early. Since the bridge was closed is subordinate. That word since gives it away. We drove around the lake stands alone. We still arrived early stands alone as well. So that's 2 main clauses and 1 subordinate clause. The answer is compound complex. Let's pull it all together. A complex sentence has 1 main clause and 1 or more subordinate clauses, like, because the road flooded, we took the long way. A compound complex sentence has 2 or more main clauses and at least 1 subordinate clause, like, when the bell rang, the students packed up and the hallway filled with noise. And the method never changes. Count the main clauses, count the subordinate clauses, and let those 2 numbers name the sentence for you. Simple, compound, complex, compound complex. You now have all 4. Nice work, and I'll see you in the next lesson.